You know, I've been waiting on this my whole life. So, you my homie. Like, yeah.
Hey guys, it's TPW talking pro wrestling here, and it's time for SUPERCARD of Honor results here. Sorry I didn't do the predictions. I got busy with a lot of different things. But next week's going to be a great week for Dynamite and Rampage. Dynamite's going to be a great night. I already know it. So let's get into the SUPERCARD of Honor stuff. 0 Hour. Jeff Cobb took on Tracy Williams, and Jeff Cobb defeated him. Konosuke Takeshita took on Willie Mack and defeated him. Stu Grayson took on Slim J and defeated him. Now let's go to the actual show. And in that matchup, we saw the AAA Mega Championship on the line, where El Hijo del Vikingo looked to defend against Commander. And this matchup was a good matchup. It really showed both of these two can go. It was a great match. The Lucha Libre was great. Had great elements to it. The AAA Mega Championship is a very good-looking belt as well. It's well designed. It looks great, and it fits for pretty much anybody. It's a great belt. But El Hijo del Vikingo, he ultimately was the one to retain the AAA Mega Championship, and I am completely okay with this. I kind of see this leading to El Hijo del Vikingo taking on Kenny Omega again, but this time for the AAA Mega Championship. That will be a good matchup like it was on Dynamite. But for right now, Kenny Omega needs to defend his IWGP US Heavyweight Championship and to continue on with his storyline with the Elite. The Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team titles were on the line as the Embassy looked to defend against AR Fox, Blake Christian, and Grand Metalik. Now, there were a lot of rumors going around saying, and a lot of reports from places like Fightful Select and the Wrestling Observer Radio. They were saying that Brian Cage's contract was coming up. The Embassy retained, kind of denying the rumors that, and the reports, kind of not confirming them. They confirmed that the rumors and the reports were not true. That's what it seems to be happening here. Either that or Brian Cage will be one of the 6-man tag team champions without a contract with them. That's what that means there. We also saw the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship on the line. The new belt looks great, too. I saw it. We saw the look of it. It looks good. Athena looked to take on Yuka Sakazaki. And Athena retained the Women's World Championship. The ROH World Television Championship was on the line as Samoa Joe looked to defend against Mark Briscoe. And I was really excited for this matchup. I was so excited for Mark Briscoe because he hasn't had a singles title, and the World Television title is a great way to give him that. Samoa Joe retained, which made me a little upset. I mean, good for Mark Briscoe. He had a great match with Samoa Joe, but disappointing that Mark Briscoe did not get an opportunity to have a singles title. Maybe he'll grab the Ring of Honor World Championship off of Claudio Castagnoli. That would be fun to watch. Although it seems they might be going with Eddie Kingston to take the belt off of him. Hiroshi Tanahashi took on Daniel Garcia, and Hiroshi Tanahashi wins once again. It was a great match between both of those two. Daniel Garcia has been great in the ring lately, or really in general. He's a great in-ring competitor. It's great that they're using him too. And Hiroshi Tanahashi being a part of this made the night even better. It was a great match. There was great moments from both sides of the match. And that was about it. And then we had the Reach for the Sky ladder match for the vacated ROH Tag Team Championships. Top Flight, Rush Andralistico, The Kingdom, Aussie Open, and the Lucha Brothers all participated in this matchup. And the Lucha Brothers ended up winning the ROH Tag Team titles. And the ROH Tag Team title belts, the new ones, they look okay. Like, nothing too crazy is going on there. But it is good to see that they're seemingly giving Mark Briscoe one of the old belts that him and his brother Jay Briscoe had. Rest in peace to Jay Briscoe. I also think it was very fitting for them to do the Reach for the Sky ladder match. It really tributed to Jay Briscoe, but also the Briscoe brothers have done the ladder matches in the past. They're known for doing ladder matches. They're known for being crazy. Ladder matches are one of the things the Briscoe brothers did a lot. So the Reach for the Sky ladder match fits in general. It was a good matchup, and I'm happy to see the Lucha Brothers holding on to gold once again. But where in the world is Bandito? We need him back. I don't know if his visa issues are over with, but they need to be soon if they aren't already. Because Bandito is a treasure and they're not using him. And they need to start using him. With Ring of Honor Tony Khan needs to use him, or AEW Tony Khan needs to use him. Doesn't matter which. But both Tony Khans are not using him. By the way, I think Ring of Honor Tony Khan won this week. That's all I'm going to say there. And the ROH Pure Championship was on the line as Wheeler Yuta, the champion, looked to defend against Katsuyori Shibata. This was a good Pure Rules match. The Pure Rules is interesting. It works for what it is. Katsuyori Shibata became the new Pure Champion in very much a big surprise there. But I'm excited. Katsuyori Shibata being the new Pure Champion, it does wonders for him, considering that he's wrestled in what is basically Pure Rules. It suits him as well. So on that note, I think it was a good idea to give Katsuyori Shibata the Pure Championship. But then finally, we saw the ROH World Television... the ROH World Championship on the line as Claudio Castagnoli looked to defend against Eddie Kingston, and he sure did. It was a good main event, and I figured it would main event the show. Usually the World Championship matches do. And it was going well for both of these two. Eddie Kingston had a lot of near fall moments. Claudio had a lot of near fall moments. There was a bunch of good big moments there. Claudio retaining wasn't surprising, but maybe Eddie Kingston will get a rematch against him and win the gold. I don't know. I really hope, though, that Mark Briscoe losing to Samoa Joe gives Mark Briscoe a world title opportunity and takes the belt off of Claudio Castagnoli. Also, during 0 Hour, Nigel McGuinness joined the commentary team, which was interesting to note. I was like, what the heck? It was a feel-good moment. Nigel McGuinness is a former Ring of Honor guy himself. He also, after Ring of Honor, he was a WWE guy backstage. He retired a while ago, but he was a Ring of Honor Pure Champion. He was a Ring of Honor World Champion. He was a very good technical wrestler. I don't think he's coming out of retirement, but I do think it would be nice to see him come out of retirement, even if he was only wrestling part-time. But I don't see that happening. But that's really it. This is TPW Talking Pro Wrestling, and this is my code of honor to you. See ya.